Hello, and welcome back to Easy English Sip. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. It's so good to have you with us again. Ready to say goodbye, Mute English.
Finding a place to live, a place to call home, is one of the most fundamental human needs. It's more than just walls and a roof. It's where we feel safe, where we build our lives.
Absolutely. And when you move to a new country, that search for a home becomes even more important. It's a huge step towards feeling like you truly belong, but the process can be intimidating, especially in a new language.
But imagine the feeling of empowerment when you, using your own English skills, successfully find and rent your own apartment. Imagine understanding the lease, asking the right questions, and confidently signing that contract.
That's not just finding an apartment, that's building a new life. The English you learn for this process is a key that unlocks a new chapter of independence and security.
Today, we're giving you that key. We'll provide all the essential language and strategies you need to navigate the rental market with confidence. Let's learn how to find your new home in English.
Anna, this topic brings back so many memories of my first apartment hunt when I moved here. I was looking at online listings, and the vocabulary was like a secret code.
Oh, I can only imagine. What kind of words confused you the most?
Everything. Words like utilities, lease, security deposit. I saw an apartment listed for $1,500, which seemed like a great deal. But I had no idea if that included electricity or water. And what on earth were amenities? It was all very confusing.
I've been there. My first time, I went to view an apartment, and the landlord asked if I had any references. I thought he was asking for a book recommendation. I was so embarrassed.
That's a classic. It really shows that renting an apartment has its own specific language. You need to know what questions to ask to avoid surprise costs or problems later on. Asking what utilities are included is probably one of the most important questions.
You are so right. It's not just about liking the apartment, it's about understanding the entire deal. And being able to ask those crucial questions in English is the key to protecting yourself and making a smart decision. So, today, let's learn how to do just that. Our topic is real conversations renting an apartment. Okay, let's build the foundation with the essential vocabulary for apartment hunting. First, let's talk about the people and property types.
The owner of the property is the landlord or landlady. The person who rents it is the tenant. You might also have a roommate. A person who helps you find a place is a real estate agent. The most common rental home is an apartment or a smaller studio apartment, which is just one big room.
Next, what's inside the apartment? Of course, there's the bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and living room. A big plus is a balcony or patio. A very important question is if the apartment is furnished with furniture or unfurnished, empty.
Now for the most important part, the deal. The monthly payment is the rent. The contract you sign is the lease. The money you pay at the beginning as a protection for the landlord is the security deposit. And the costs for electricity, water, and gas are called utilities.
And don't forget the amenities. These are the extra features of the building, like a gym, a swimming pool, or a laundry room. It's always good to ask what amenities are included.
Okay, Anna, now that we have our core vocabulary, let's build some truly powerful and precise sentences that will help our audience ask the really important questions when renting. we're going to dive into how to discuss conditions and requirements.
Yes, this is where the dry goods come in. Our first grammar point is about asking about inclusion and availability using whether or if. This is much more sophisticated than just direct questions and crucial for understanding what's part of the deal.
Exactly. When you ask if something is included or possible, especially when there are options, whether or if makes your question much more complete. For example, instead of just parking, you'd ask, I was wondering whether parking is included in the rent. Or, could you tell me if pets are allowed in the building? This phrasing is key for clarity when discussing details.
That's so much more specific. It helps you understand the yes or no with all the context. Our second advanced grammar point is about expressing preferences and conditions using I'm looking for a place that or I'd prefer something with.
This is a fantastic way to tell the landlord or agent exactly what you need without sounding demanding. You're setting your conditions clearly. You can say, I'm looking for a place that has a balcony, so the apartment must have a balcony. Or for something you like but isn't a strict requirement, I'd prefer something with a larger kitchen. You like the idea of it, but maybe you can compromise. Using these structures helps you find the right fit and avoid wasting time.
So remember, use whether or if for precise questions about what's included or possible, and I'm looking for a place that, or I'd prefer something with, to clearly state your preferences and conditions. Mastering these will make your apartment search much more effective. Okay, Ben, let's make this real. This role play will have 3 acts. First, calling a landlord to ask about an apartment and schedule a viewing. Second, visiting the apartment. And third, asking the important questions about the deal. I'll be the potential tenant, and you can be the landlord.
Perfect. I have a wonderful apartment available. Let's see if you're the right tenant for it. Hello, Ben speaking.
Hello, my name is Anna Jones. I'm calling about the 1-bedroom apartment I saw advertised online. I was wondering if it's still available.
Yes, it is. It's a lovely place.
Great. I'm looking for a place that has good natural light. Could you tell me if this apartment gets much sunlight?
Yes, it faces south, so it gets plenty of morning and afternoon sun. I can show it to you tomorrow afternoon. Would 3 p.m. work for you?
Yes, 3 p.m. is perfect. Could you tell me the address, please?
Of course. It's 123 Maple Street, apartment 4B.
So to confirm, that's 123 Maple Street, apartment 4B, tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Correct. I'll see you then, Anna. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Please come in. So, this is the living room. As you can see, it gets a lot of natural light.
Wow, it's very spacious, and I love the big window. I was wondering if there's a balcony or a patio.
Unfortunately, this unit doesn't have a balcony, but we have a shared rooftop patio for all tenants. The kitchen is right through here, next to the living room. It has a new stove and refrigerator.
That's great. I'd prefer something with a dishwasher. Is there one in the kitchen?
Yes, the kitchen comes with a built-in dishwasher. Just the 1 bedroom, down the hall. The bathroom is in the hallway on your left.
This is a really nice layout. It feels very open. I really like the apartment. I just have a few important questions about the deal.
Of course. Ask away.
First, I was wondering whether any utilities are included in the rent.
Water is included. You would have to pay for electricity and gas yourself.
Okay, and could you tell me if there are any laundry facilities in the building?
Yes, we have a shared laundry room in the basement.
Perfect. And one last question. I'm looking for a place that allows pets. Is that possible here?
We do allow small pets with an additional pet deposit, yes.
Okay, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about. I really appreciate your time. And scene. That felt so real. Asking those final questions about the deal is the most important part.
Absolutely. Now for our bonus round. Here are a few more phrases. When you formally agree to the contract, you sign the lease. The day you are allowed to start living there is the move-in date. And if you want to leave at the end of your lease, you often have to give a notice period, usually 30 or 60 days.
Great additions. Now for our special segment, Fluent Phrases from the Hosts. Ben, in the role play, you said the living room gets a lot of natural light.
Yes, that's a very common and positive phrase in real estate. It's a fluent way of saying the room has many big windows and is very sunny. It's a key selling point, so you'll hear it a lot when viewing apartments.
It's a great one to know. And for our final cultural tip, in many Western countries, especially in competitive rental markets like New York or London, you often need more than just money to rent an apartment.
That's right. Landlords may ask for a credit check to see your financial history, proof of employment, a letter from your job, and even references from previous landlords. It's a good idea to have these documents ready if you are serious about renting.
And that wraps up our essential guide to renting a home in English. We truly hope you're feeling more prepared and confident for your own apartment hunt.
We really do. Finding your own space in a new country is an incredible feeling and a huge step towards saying goodbye mute English. To truly make these new phrases a part of your active vocabulary, let's refresh our practice strategy.
Remember our method. Begin with your first listen without subtitles. Just immerse yourself in the natural flow of our conversation and try to grasp the main ideas.
Then, for your second pass, listen again, this time with subtitles. This allows you to connect the sounds you hear with the exact words on screen, clarifying any details you might have missed.
And for the final, most impactful step, your third pass. Go directly to the roleplay section. Listen to each sentence, pause, and immediately speak it aloud, matching our pronunciation and rhythm. This active imitation is your most powerful tool.
Precisely. This disciplined repetition isn't just listening, it's active training for your mouth and ears. It builds the muscle memory for fluent speech, directly transforming passive understanding into confident, natural English. This practice is how you truly leave mute English behind.
We sincerely hope this conversation empowers you to navigate the rental market with ease. If this video helped you feel more ready to find your new home, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes help our community grow and bring these valuable lessons to more learners.
And if you're keen to join us for our next English adventure, we have so many exciting topics lined up. Do hit that subscribe button. We'd absolutely love to have you as a regular part of our learning family.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing and happy house hunting!